Hey, this is Teresa, homeless addict in recovery here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I am an aspiring writer. And I also like to paint and I like comedy a lot. So I got up at a club called Morano's last Sunday for open mic night with nothing prepared. And I actually didn't do too badly. But now I want to get up again and I have a lot of material. I'm just not quite sure how to put it together. I was thinking of starting out somewhere along the lines of I love a captive audience, and then talking a little bit about my captive audiences that I've had over the years, like bus stops, random strangers who are trying to be polite, um, and my friend Polly Ollie, who passed away. His name was Polly, and he was on a walker, an older gentleman. And Polly and I used to tease each other. One time I was going through a really difficult time and I threw myself in the creek and I was screaming about how I wanted to die. And he came around the corner and he told me, he said, I wasn't sure whether to press record or to call for help. And I was like, fuck you, Polly. But Polly, I was also one of the people that I liked to sing to whenever I was freezing and I couldn't lay down because it was just too damn cold. So I would do crazy things like come up with parodies about frozen assholes, just like I came up with my frozen asshole on Valentine's Day and how I'd like to thank Salvation Army for their contribution when they kicked me out, which is part of my comedy routine that I did last time. Actually, it was all of it. And I can remember one particular occasion where I was singing to Under My Umbrella and I was singing a parody about frozen assholes, something along the lines of, now my asshole's more frozen than ever. I hope my cheeks don't stick together. Man, I hate this fucking weather. And then I came up with something about celebrity all-stars and how they steal your house or fuck your wife and steal your cars. Oh God, those were the days. I miss my friend Polly. I called him Polly Ollie Oxenfree. And yeah, I'm just thinking of different things, like the differences between the way men and women think, and doing a representation by talking about when I threw myself off the bridge, like, and how my fiance thought I was trying to go fuck somebody. And I'm like, no, you moron. I'm, I'm not fucking horny. I'm trying to kill myself right now. Or talking about like all the things that I had to do to get myself through some of the shit that I got through. A lot of the times it was when I was cold and my hands and my feet were frozen. One time I even got frostbite on my toe and it turned black, and they said that I was going to lose it, but I didn't. It actually, like, the color came back, but it was close. So to deal with the elements and a lot of the bullshit, I would make up running dialogues and come up with titles for reality TV shows, like for couples, like We Have No Home, Now Where Will We Bone? And I paid no rent, now I live in a tent. And I invented a invisible brother named George who fucks my invisible sister, because that's characterization. You know what I mean? So don't get offended. Because invisible brothers who fuck your invisible sister are pretty damn funny, and you can pin anything on them. What'd you get me into this time, George? And I sing so many parodies. I wish I could remember them. I turned every love song into a drug song. And I just came up with these crazy things that I would yell at traffic, like, procreation destroys a nation. You can save others through masturbation. And you don't even want to know what I said about the cops. But I don't know how to tie all of this together, at least not by this Sunday. I need more time to work on it. But for some reason, even though I love comedy the most, it's the hardest for me to put together, because like I can do it really well among my friends, but I I don't know about doing it in front of an audience. Like, I had a little help last time to boost my confidence. I had a few drinks. Um, and this time, I don't want to do that. I just want to be myself. You know what I mean? So, those are just some of my thoughts, some of the frustrations that I deal with being creative. Because once I start something, I really want to follow through with it, much like with this channel. So, like when I'm depressed and I don't feel like posting videos, it makes me feel more like shit. Because when I was younger, I had so many different creative projects that I never followed through with. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to repeat that cycle. You know what I mean? So, anyways, if you have creative frustrations, feel free to give me some insight on how you work through that.